Three trees.
But I'm going straight from this into a panto for the first time in my life.
Oh, you've never
I've
done
no
panto?
time for Christmas actually this year. No, I've never done panto, and I've only seen about 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. It'll be all right. That
think
really,
so?
yeah.
I hope so.
Nobody's going to know if it's gone wrong. That's what. That is
Quite comforting, actually.
Yeah. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. No, who are you in panto with? Anyone exciting?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm in Tunbridge Wells, I can tell you that.
Well, that's
Sleeping Beauty. Oh.
Are you Beauty?
God, no, I'm much too old for that. I'm the bad fairy.
Oh, nice. Channeling a baddie.
And I'm going to fly.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, doesn't that...
I don't know whether to be excited or scared.
Oh, no, be excited about flying. But it might, chafe a bit.
It might. I don't know. It might be a bit high as well.
Trying to think of a top tip I could offer. Padded long johns, maybe. Can you buy that? Have you ever ridden a horse?
Not much. Only in a film side saddle and in a corset.
Oh.
It's the only way I can ride.
I don't think they'll make you fly in a corset and side saddle. Well, that might be quite tricky. I wish I hadn't. I wish I hadn't minded that.
In films, isn't that funny? It's the only time I've ridden.
You've never ridden in real life?
No, only in films.
Oh, it's very
not for years.
Is
it? Do you ride?
Oh, I have done. Yeah, not so much now. I've got a bit of an iffy back. It's all the biscuits.
Yeah,
takes it out of you. But
you're going to have to do some yoga, aren't you?
Well, people keep recommending it to me. I had to go on my Wii. Doing or any generic, obviously games are available, etc. But I had to go. It was a bit boring. It was a lot of breathing and standing, and I'm not very good at standing still.
Well, trust me.
Right.
It's even though you're standing still in a position, the most simple position done properly takes quite a lot. That you can take the most simple pose and think you know it, and you can go on doing it, and as you get more experienced, you will bring more and more and more to that pose. It shouldn't be boring. And the breathing should feel great.
Right.
The breathing is really, really good for you.
I don't think I got the hang of it, Glynis. That was the problem.
Well, you better watch Sky 275, where they're serialising my anti-aging secrets, yoga, DVD, and doing all that sort of stuff.
Well, I shall try. But the breathing thing, it was quite tricky because it's ins and outs and ins and outs and.
Well, breathing does tend to be.
Yeah, but it's outs and ins in different ways.
Well, you start simply. Just start simply. It's just about breathing to the right place. You want to breathe into your diaphragm.
Where are you breathing into?
Well, first of all, you've got to be in a good pose. You've got to stand properly.
Yes.
You don't want to breathe and raise your shoulders. You want to keep your shoulders down. You could lie on the floor, bend your knees a bit.
I can't lie on floors in case a spider comes. It's a phobia.
Are you serious?
No, absolutely, dead set. I can't lie on the floor. I really can't in case a spider comes.
Spider comes.
Yep.
You never come across that one? Not quite sure. Okay, you're going to have to stand then. Right. So you need to stand, in a good posture, which is sort of feet. Tell me when this gets boring. Feet hip width apart.
Yes.
Relaxed, shoulders down, sort of neck straight, chin slightly down. Pelvis tucked under a little bit, and then you breathe in your diaphragm. Breathe in through your nose, breathe out through your nose, slowly to the count of 3, say.
So you don't use your mouth at all? It's all ins and outs through your nose?
Through your nose.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you've got to don't raise your chest, don't raise your shoulders, and it's incredibly good for you, very calming. It'll help you defeat that little fear of spiders.
Oh.
Gets rid of anxiety.
Does it?
And you need lots of oxygen in your body, because most of us shallow breathe. Most of us don't breathe properly, so...
Oh.
Not to be underestimated, breathing.
No, breathing's it's hereditary in my family. We've all done it. I can't do deep breathing through the nose. I've had a cold and I daren't breathe out too hard through my nose because,
Blow it first.
Okay.
Wait till the cold is over. Nasal spray.
I'll give it a good go. So how long are you here in Coventry then?
Just a week. We do a week in each place. And I don't think I've been to Coventry before. It's a nice theatre.
It's a lovely theatre,
very
isn't
nice
it? The
theatre. Yeah, very nice theatre. So I do believe this is my first visit, although I do tend to forget things because I thought I'd never been to Mold before. And the company manager who I had worked with before absolutely assures me I have. But I have absolutely no story. So I'm convinced he's wrong, actually. I know I'm forgetful, but you'd think it would, look vaguely familiar, but no.
Showbiz. What a life you lead, not remembering going somewhere like Mold.
I know.
How could
anyone forget that?
But how can you not remember somewhere I'm pretty sure I remember everywhere I've been in the world ever.
Well, I thought the same about myself, but the company manager seems to think not.
Maybe
I'm a bit worried, so I don't think I've been here.
Maybe you were like hypnotised or something and taken there, put there for 3 weeks, no memory of it, abducted by aliens.
Well,
in
possibly
Mold.
by Dennis Waterman, because I think it was in a play with him. Apparently, I went.
Oh, you'd remember that?
You'd think so. Well, I remember the play and I remember him. I just don't remember going to Mold.
You wouldn't forget Dennis Waterman. Dennis Waterman's been worrying us here on the afternoon show.
Why?
His teeth.
Oh.
We think there's a BBC tooth wardrobe. And he's been sharing with people because they're not quite right. You know, like the expression, I've got my mother's teeth in.
No, I've never heard that one.
That,
no.
if you slip of the tongue onto my mother's teeth.
Okay.
Kind of thing. He looks like he's actually got my mum's teeth in. And I don't
Your
know
mum's?
Yes, I don't know what's happened to him.
I haven't paid that much attention to his teeth.
Watch new tricks. And because they were all right.
Well, I was in New Tricks with him a year ago or so.
You were, yeah. Now, I must ask, before you skedaddle, EastEnders, are we going to see you back? Because I thought you were amazing in that.
Well, thank you. I honestly don't know. I mean, because I'm busy doing other things, and they keep changing their minds in soap. Right, this is what we're going to do. Those people are off. Okay, right, now these people are back, and they just change their mind on a whim. So I really don't know. I'm just sort of getting on with things and getting on with my life. It's very intense while you're there. So to be honest, I loved it. But I'm quite enjoying myself now, doing other things. Doing some theatre, doing my yoga things, and so I'm having a great time. We'll see what happens.
Go back in it and be badder. You needed to be badder. I think they needed to explore your badness more.
Well, you know what I mean, look, there's a lot of badness and horribleness in EastEnders. Where I thought Glenda was quite fun is that she was funny bad. She would just say things, because I never set out to make her bad. I never thought, okay, she's wicked, she's bad, she's horrible. That thought never even entered my head. And people would say this to me, God, you're so horrible. And I was quite offended, really. Then I saw myself on screen and I went, okay, I do actually see what they mean. But I think she just sort of was a bit blunt. She'd say things without thinking, and slightly narcissistic. But I think what I'm getting from people, what they enjoyed, is she'd come up with something that was, you think, oh, how can you say that? But it was actually quite funny.
Yeah, no, it was.
And I think that's quite a good thing to have in EastEnders. Definitely. To have that sort of humour. Without trying to be funny, as it were. That sort of put-down humour. So. Oh, God, we've got to go because it's time for the travel. But thank you very much indeed. Season's greetings until the end of the week.